gonna resize some windows real quick, make it look official, and get confirmation from SRL that the runners are getting ready to go.
I'm gonna try talking a little bit here, see if that's any better.
I think they just want you to yell into your mic, actually.
Hello, everyone. I'm talking really loudly now.
Oh yeah, in lieu of people being able to not hear us, I think we're gonna
I'll just
maybe
type.
maybe push the runners to see if they're ready. It looks like they're both in the lobby. But yeah, lots on the line tonight. Both runners looking to win. They're also trying to put together a pretty good time and improve their standings as we move forward. Um, Looking in the Spelunky window right now, it looks like both runners are ready. And actually, we're going to start this race just a little bit early just to compensate for our lack of mic issues. So there probably won't be much commentary at the very beginning of the race, and we'll get some feedback from Kazi. But the runners are off in real time. We'll see them catch up on screen in just a moment. See them drop down. I'm going to spend a couple seconds getting some audio for the music, and then I will probably mute myself after making these runners sync up. Looks like Mazrak was about 9 seconds faster, so he'll be paused until Tifa has a chance to catch up.
And we're off. Looks like both runners get the black out. Good and going into the menu. Get some good page turning there. Slightly faster for Mazurek. Both of which jump on the first round and get the bomb off. And we're out the door of 0-1. Starting off 0-2. Very difficult bomb placement. Both runners get it off. Mazurek gets it on tight timing. Whereas Devil Tifa is a little bit slower, but gets it off cleanly, and that's what's important here. 0-2 time starting about 54 seconds. On pace for about a 1:21. Both starting 0-3 cleanly. Second line is off. 1:08 exit for Mazurek, so that's sitting about a 1:20. 1:13 for Devil Tifa. That puts him at about a 1:27. So Mazurek's gonna have a few second lead going into the first flight. I can type loudly too, that's okay. Alright, first split, here we go. The mines are going to be fairly straightforward. One bomb, one rope, and $10,000 for the 3 splits is what you need to unlock the jungle shortcut. A few seconds behind, 1-1. Both runners start 1-2. No damage taken on either side so far. Oh, there's a bat into arrow trap. Thankfully, the bat took the damage, but the spider fall makes it for 2 points of damage. Doesn't really matter. Starting off 1-3. Good amount pace going right now. He's about 32 seconds leaving 1-3. So he's on pace for 40 some seconds. So Devil Tifa just took an arrow trap. He's gonna have to restart the split. That's gonna cost him quite a bit of time. And Mazurek gets the first split off. He's now onto 1 ropes. Well, Devil Tifa is onto 1-2. Now, the important thing here for Devil Tifa is to make sure you don't get flustered. It's very easy to take some arrow chop deaths, some easy fall damage, just trying to go a little too fast. If you miss a cliff hang, you can fall on the spikes quite easily, and that's going to cost you another 40 seconds, and it just adds up. So you take your first loss there, and you just push on through it. That's all you can really do. Mazurek in the meantime, moving on to 1-3. 1-4 for Devil Tifa. Massive, no fear whipping those 2 tile arrow traps though. He's just going right for it. That might come back to cost him. But not this time. He's through the door on 1-3. One more level to go to finish this rope split. Devil Tifa just finished his bomb split now, so he's pretty much one split behind after that first death in the 1-2 or 1-3 there. In the meantime, Maz finished the rope split onto the 10K. Now the 10K split is the longest of the mines. It takes approximately about a minute in game time to get all the gold you need, assuming you don't have to go off path too far. You want to keep an eye out for an idol lying around. That's worth $5,000 if you can avoid the boulder. You got to be careful though; it doesn't set off the shopkeepers, because that could kill you. 1-3 now for Devil Tifa. Still making decent pace despite his early demise with the arrow traps. Sitting, 10 seconds per level. That's where you want to be. You're looking at a 45-second in-game time per splits with all the resources you get to use. If you can stay under 50 seconds, you're doing really good. Taking a look at Maz's player card here, he's got a low percent time of 259, ASO personal best of 17-16. That's really high, so he's definitely a favorite to win this tournament, or at least make it onto the playoffs. Devil Tifa right now sitting at 21-37, which is still a really good personal best. Hasn't got any other completed runs on there. It's because he's his main focus isn't Spelunky, but even as such, having 21:30 for PB time, that's really good. Well, he's now on to the 10K split. Just as Mazarak's finishing his, he's now starting the jungle shortcut. To unlock the Ice Cave shortcut from the jungle, you're going to need to deliver 2 bombs, 2 ropes, and the shotgun. The shotgun is going to be where a lot of people have some issues. That's the first major part of the run that's has a significant portion of RNG. Looks like Devil Tifa's having a little bit of hard time finding some money, but he's got some there at the bottom of the level. On to 1-3. Maz now, in the meantime, is just finishing up 2-3. He's got 4 bombs, a bunch of ropes, and still 3 health, so he can take it fairly quick. Devil Tifa just waiting for all those arrow traps to set themselves off. No need to rush through that. And there's some more money for him. He's got enough for the 10K. He just needs to get to the end of the mines. Mazarak is blazing through a 1-minute 30 time for his double delivery between the 10K and the 2 bombs, but that's lightning fast. If you ever get the 2 splits done in 2 minutes in game time, that's a solid. So to be 30 seconds faster than that, that's quite impressive. He restarts to the shortcut now, working on 2 ropes. Devil Tifa now, just finishing the 10K split. Still a little bit more than 1 split now behind. Two 2-1 finish for Devil Tifa. Mazarak now 1-3. Or 2-3, sorry.
All right, so I'm going to come back in here. It's Ix again. It sounds
Welcome
like
back, Ix.
some of the audio issues have been corrected. We still don't have any music. It seems like anytime I put on even the slightest amount of music, they can't hear you anymore. But getting reports that your mic is up and running. Just,
that's good.
So what do we have here? Who's ahead? Looks pretty close.
Yeah, right now Mazarak's been blazing through the splits. He's about 1 full split ahead of Devil Tifa, who took an early death in the rope split, or the bomb split.
Looks like Devil Tifa died once more, so...
He just face-planted onto some spikes there. In the meantime, Mazarak's now on the shotgun split already at 7:40. That's incredibly fast time.
Yeah, really impressive time for him. So well below the expected time at this part in the race.
This is actually PB pace for him, I believe.
That's
potential record pace.
Pretty impressive, and he finds a shotgun on the very first level of 2-1.
It was a Dead is Restless event, so he might have been able to get away with finding the Ash Tombstone, but he just wanted to get it.
Yep, there it is.
That's alright. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
Boomerang combo onto spikes for Devil Tifa there.
Yeah, so very, very clear early lead for Mazarak. At this point, he's got a couple good races behind his sleeve, so he might even be racing for just a high placing in the overall rankings.
Yeah, he's really got nothing to lose right now, so fastest time just helps him with the seating there.
Yeah, very nice.
No reason not to go all out.
Yeah, taking a little slow on this exit. He could have taken a couple more risks, but opts to bomb an exit, and it's actually enough time for an annoying hired help to die. So double bonus for throwing that bomb there and slowing down.
He was sending his clone as a distraction for the shopkeeper.
Nice blocking. Welcome
Yeah,
to the
very
football season. Wow, this is
very
a
strategic.
just another shot for Mazarak. Let's see what is he doing there. Once again, making
Safety
a very
bomb now.
safe exit for himself, using all the resources that he's found on the way here.
He's
So
got plenty of bombs left over too for the three bomb split in the SK, so he doesn't really need to worry about using them for a shortcut.
yeah, he's in good shape to do probably a double delivery rather than the full triple.
He
Um,
is missing a couple ropes there.
Missing a couple HP as well, so that looks like it's
Down
going to
to
be
one.
the
Oh,
determining
shopkeeper.
factor here.
Devil
Mo-
Tifa in the meantime, he's on 2-4. Not a very good layout looks for him.
Oof,
He's got a Tiki village.
yeah.
He just needs to survive this. Yeah, there you go. There's a bomb. Watch out for the lava man though.
Well, he placed a bomb right next to the fire pot and it didn't explode? Or did
That
he?
was
I.
He was still in the pot though, so as long as the lava man isn't out of the pot
All
and running
right.
around,
I actually
he
didn't
should
know
be
that.
fine.
I would have thought that would have killed him, but good for him for knowing a very useful strategy that I didn't know. Anyway, all
So,
talk of Mazrak doing a double delivery is is gone.
well, he
Uh,
reset it and then he jumped right onto
oh, that
Aeon.
was his reset? Okay.
Yes, he reset already because he was down to the 1 health, but his pace has slowed down a little bit there with that early shot. Although you're happy, of course, to get a gun on the first level of the
hmm
jungle split, it does slow you down quite a bit because now you have 3 angry shopkeepers to guard the exits for you.
Yeah, he's having a little fun in the ice cave so far, playing a little loose, getting a couple deaths, no big deal. Nothing
He's
too
still in a great
costly.
pace, 10, 10, 30 right now, so
Yeah,
he doesn't need to go all out to win this race, especially
almost
considering
almost surely has lost a chance at getting a PB. It would
pretty
take
much.
teleporter strats and all sorts of other crazy stuff for him to get it at this point, but yeah, still a very healthy lead over Devil Tifa at this point. A
Yeah, at this point.
nice thing for
Oh, go
Tifa
ahead.
coming back is he's actually found he's still on ropes. I was thinking this was going to be a really nice shotgun seat. He had a jetpack as well as many shotguns as he wanted. Poor
Well, it is a
guy.
very nice jetpack seat or shotgun sheet. He's just not there yet.
Yeah.
So he's gotta watch and curse as he runs by it, hoping he'll see that black market again.
hmm
One more level for him, and he'll be onto the shotgun split.
Yep.
Mazarak, in the meantime, is still working on 3 bombs, but also
Yeah.
now on 3-4. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
This.
Oh, wow. That was a really close dodge from the Tiki Man, but he jumped right onto some triggered spike traps, unfortunately.
Very tough. Yeah. At this point, it's really hard to follow the second place runner because it's going to take quite a few mistakes by Mazarak, as well as some pretty good plays by Tifa for a comeback to take place. We're talking a mistake like dying in the ice caves with the key already.
No, who does that? No one ever dies
That's
in
never happened
SK.
before. Never happened
No,
before.
especially
Absolutely.
not me. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah. But we
Not,
saw
especially not twice in a race, because that would be ridiculous.
in sort of an unofficial, well, it was an official match, but right before the stream, we saw DT coming back to the community, and even he had trouble on the ice key on the key split.
Well, it's nice to know I'm not the only one.
Yeah, even longtime gods of Spelunkies can suffer on the key split. No one is safe.
Well, we're both on the rope splits, unfortunately,
Yeah,
for
Bob.
Devil Tifa. One of them's on a triple rope split, the other's on a double.
Yeah, a
Both,
key thing to point out here is that Mazarek had an opportunity to go back, get the key, and attempt a double delivery with ropes as well as the key. But given the race situation and the fact that he probably won't get that killer of a time, he opts to take the rope split separately. So, slightly slower, way safer move for him. Very smart
Yeah,
decision.
at this point, you know your PB time is out of the question, so you might as well
Yeah.
just slow it down, play it safe, and take the win.
Yep.
On to the key split for him now, 13-11. Means we're probably looking at a 20-minute time, if all things go well.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I usually say about 6 minutes for the key split and 2 minutes for the Olmec split are sort of the expected good runs. Maz is, of course, a great runner, so he might even be able to get faster than that. But yeah, definitely low 20s is probably where we'll be at in a race scenario.
Looks like Devil Tifa has found a shop. We'll be able to get his
Oh,
shotgun
great.
on the first time through if he's able to rob it successfully and get through the next 2 levels.
Yeah, that's a great shop, and it'll definitely help him out. The one thing that he's missing is some sort of maneuverability. He'd love a climbing glove, a jetpack, even a cape, compass, anything to help him out in the ice caves, but he's probably pretty happy finding that shop and getting all those extra bombs.
Mazarek, in the meantime, has found the key and is moving on to 1-3.
Hmm.
Still making pretty good time. If you ever get out of the mines in under 2 minutes with the key, you're doing all right.
Definitely, yeah. It was a pretty easy key for him to find. No using ropes to get back up, and so everything just kind of falling into place for Mazarak. He's only had a couple of deaths, but none of them have been that important. Of course, we're saying all these positive things about how well the race is going for Mazarak. In my mind, I'm actually saying all these positive things just knowing that there's going to be a chance that something goes wrong.
Well, of course you would want something to go wrong.
Yeah, gotta jinx him. And right after I said that, he took 2 damage from an arrow trap near the exit of 1-4. So that'll hurt him.
Unfortunately, there's no more arrow traps in the jungle for him to set off.
That's true.
Couple
There
of
is
bees,
a
though.
big scary bee coming after him, though.
Nah, he got out fine. 2-4 right now for Devil Tifa. Hopefully to get the shotgun split down.
Yeah, it looks
He
good.
gets it through.
So if he were to magically get a triple delivery here and Mazarak were to die right as he delivered the ropes, then we would have a tied race.
Well,
So
it kind of, if that happens exactly, we'd have to question your ability as a host here.
this
Like,
is
what kind of
actually
influence do you actually have?
this is actually
Oh,
a
no.
replay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's a-
this is a replay cast of
Jinxed it
a
right
race
quick
from last week.
Devil Tifa just couldn't quite get away from them at Mammoth. He turned around and 180 no-scoped them. Very, very slow motion, slid off the edge of the ice block and crashed into a million pieces.
Yeah, I was about 95% sure he was dead there. In some cases, you can take a little bit of fall damage with it when you're an icicle and still survive, but he was just maybe half a tile too high there.
I think he just wanted to get on the highlight reel.
Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, it's the sense of inevitability for that type of death that makes him so fun to watch. All right,
Well,
so what do we
he's on
have?
to 2-3 now, where Maz is just moving on to the ice caves. He's just blazing through the split right now.
Yeah, just key to notice that he doesn't have a ton of resources. His HP is low. One little hit from a mammoth there would kill him. He doesn't have any mobility. He doesn't have a compass, so this is not completely done for him at this point.
But what he does have is a particular set of skills. A set of
That's right.
skills he's developed over a long period of time playing Splunk.
Ooh, psychic presence level. Now this is
He's
hard.
not gonna go for it.
I-
Don't go for it.
He's
Maz's
going
not-
for it. He's going
Oh,
for
Maz.
it.
Oh, he's just making a shortcut.
All
That's
right, fine.
fine. Now throw the key at the turret. No, not that turret.
The other one.
Oh, he's not going for it. He's
Going for it. All right, I called it. You made me back off my prediction, but so this is a hard thing for him to do, but it should all but guarantee him completion. And I think it'll actually make the Olmec split pretty easy as well.
Yeah, yeah, he made it through. I can't say you were wrong.
Yep.
2 more levels to go.
Yeah.
How's he gonna die?
Yeah,
One-
how is he gonna die? I like this attitude. I think just a mammoth. It's the most dangerous critter out here.
Something is gonna spook him, and he's gonna throw his key instead of whipping.
Oh yeah, his controller could lose power. He could
Or
disconnect.
he can deliver the key without issue.
My favorite, and this has not happened so far when I've been casting, but you can fail to deliver an item if you make it and then just push the wrong button.
I don't think that's ever happened.
It's happened to me in casual attempting for PBs, but I've never seen it in a race situation.
How do you accidentally hit the wrong button though?
If you push B or you push cancel, it'll decline the offer of giving the key to the tunnel man.
Yeah, but that means you hit the right button twice in a row and then hit the wrong button once. Oh no, Devil Tifa just has a 3-4 death again on the rope split.
I'm just saying I've done it before.
Okay, I believe you. Well, Devil Tifa's still working on this 3 ropes, but he's quite a bit behind. It's going to take a miracle for him to get back into this race.
Yeah, it would take. Oh, nice surf by Maz there. He had the infinite surf, and theoretically he could have waited all the way until the ghost came, and become a true surfing legend. But instead, he decides to finish off the race.
Well, there's times for legendary surfs, and I don't think this is one of them.
So let's see if he goes for his best time in this tournament, or if he goes for an easier kill of Olmec.
Oh yeah, 1930, 1940
That's
potential time
pretty
right here.
good. Pretty good stuff.
Oh, he's only got one bomb, so maybe
Yeah.
1950. He's getting a lot of spawns though.
A lot of spawns. Very dangerous. Whew, start using those ropes. I mean, don't, so you can get murdered by them. Also, very
Overall.
dangerous. Ooh.
Oh, monkey.
All
Oh,
right. 1 HP left. Oh, and he
Oh, he
makes it
makes it.
out.
what a great time.
Yeah, just
1939.
very clean race by Mazarak. He only had, I think it was one meaningful death inside the ice caves. It was on the triple bomb split, and I think it was just on 3-1. So very clean race by Mazarak. So we should switch over to cheering for Devil Tifa at this point. He's about 20 minutes in and beginning the key split. Still a pretty okay time, assuming he's able to do, let's say, 6 minutes for the key split, 2 minutes for Olmec, and he'd be beating the previous racers that we just saw in DT, as well as, let's see, who was he racing? Twin? I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so everyone start to cheer for Tifa, see what he's able to do here.
He whipped that spider pretty good, I'll tell you that. He's got a jetpack now, going for the robbery. Oh, he gets a teleporter. He should take it. Pull a steward. No, he's not taking the teleporter. That's okay.
Yeah, teleporter for maybe one stage, or really fast scouting.
Yeah, you gotta find
I
that
think
key
that's great.
ASAP. Oh no.
Get swag points.
Flew down into an air trap there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So Devil Tifa's current best split in this race is a 40-33. So he'll keep going for a while to try to improve his time here.
He's on a huge PB pace then.
Well, for the tournament, I mean.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so he's found the key level. Unfortunately, it looks like the chest is going to be along the main path, but he still hasn't found where that key is. Could be
Have
here.
we seen
There it is. Yep.
Guarded by a giant spider.
So this level could have blown up. The key could have been on the far top left, I believe, but luckily it's by the exit here on 1-3.
Looks like Mazarak decided to rejoin the temple portion of the race.
So he's doing all shortcuts plus Olmec.
Yeah, Olmec cubed probability. 2 more wins.
Is this to just run in to rub in Tifa's face? How many times he can beat Olmec?
I think he has to start over again. He's gonna win twice.
Yeah, I think as soon as you leave, I think you're entitled to doing it again. You lose credit for doing it the first time. It's actually pretty funny that he's doing this. I've been just trying to describe some of the races in terms of how far apart the runners were by how many times you'd have to screw up on Olmec for the other runner to catch up. And so Mazarak is now demonstrating how many times will it take to do Olmec before Devil Tifa is able to come back here.
I think he's gonna need another two more. This one and one more Olmec.
2 more. Oh, is he doing slow mech? Is he doing no percent strats?
No, he's used 2 bombs already.
Oh, okay. Modified no percent? Okay.
How about crush percent? Unfortunately for Devil Tifa, he took a monkey or a bat, knocked him onto the spikes in that monkey pit. He's
Yeah.
gonna start back over in the mines.
Yikes. Tough loss.
Well, Tifa still has the record though for speedruns live. He's the #1 on the leaderboard.
That's true. Very impressive stuff. So the leaderboard actually takes into account some of the other games that he plays. I think he does Binding of Isaac, Mega Man X, a couple of other games that have communities that are different from ours.
No, that's not allowed.
That's
He's
not allowed,
#1.
yeah.
That's all that matters.
So this is Devil Tifa's second loss, which means he will be almost surely, if not surely, removed. Just looking at Mazrak's screen. Someone's given him like one of Kurt's levels or something.
Yeah, it must be the Frozlunky, I guess.
Actually, did we check to make sure that Maz wasn't in Frozlunky the entire race?
No wonder he had a 19-minute time.
Could that have been a thing? Yeah.
Maybe. It looks pretty normal to me, though.
You think?
I think it did. Devil Tifa's looking for that second key of his. No luck so far.
Second key?
Yeah, second key.
All right.
How's that music? I'm disappointed I can't hear it.
Yeah, I turned off the music because
Oh yeah, because you can hear me.
yeah, I could hear you. I think people are having trouble. Your mic volume is still a little low, but oh, this is an eggplant seed for Tifa.
You can't carry the eggplant and the key though.
Yeah, but what
This
if we
is
made a rule
1-4.
that said if you get an eggplant while streamed on Moss Ranking, you automatically win your situation, even after you've lost?
Even after 2 hours? No, it looks like he missed the key in an earlier level.
Yeah. Still waiting for any commentary from HQ to see if this race is actually going to be pulled, and we'll move on to the next one. At this point, Devil Tifa is not playing for anything other than possibly pride and glory, so it's probably appropriate if we move on, but we'll give him all the time he has until someone formally cuts him off. Still looking for a key though on the third or fourth attempt. Try the music again. See if we can coexist peacefully with music.
It's probably just switching focus to the music player instead of me. But I don't blame it.
Yeah, hard to know for sure. See if we get. Oh wow! I keep looking at these levels for Maz. Quite a few jetpacks in the crust. Is this a speed competition or looks like a pretty healthy score run right here if he was able to ghost it? Nice. Finds a teleporter. Finds a compass. Lots of goodies in this crust.
No goodies for Devil Tifa, unfortunately.
So 1-4, last chance for the key. Tifa finds the crate, so he knows he hasn't missed it yet. Sees the key in the bottom left corner, and actually has a couple of bombs to spare. So pretty promising start. Unfortunately, this wasn't the first key split. This has been quite a few, so this isn't going to be such a stellar time. But again, still cheering for him as long as he's willing to go.
I mean, you're not going to cheer for Chaos anymore?
There's no more chaos. There's just one runner you gotta cheer from no matter what.
Well,
That's the key rule.
3-4 loss. Just crush their soul. No?
No, I would never want that.
Oh, I guess you're a better man than I. Well, he's made it to the jungle again. Only 2 health though. You had the damsel that you could have taken. But who's got time for that?
Alright, just hearing from HQ that Devil Tifa has 5 to 6 minutes left before we're gonna cut it off for some post-race fun and switching over to the next race.
So it looks like that means he has to finish on this key split delivery.
This is the run, guys.
If it doesn't happen here, we're gonna cut him out.
I believe.
Moving on to 2-4 and one more jungle level, and he's on to the ice cave. He's We got a few Tiki Chops and Fox to contend with.
Yeah, it's a tricky level, but he's got tons of resources to work with. Extra ropes, extra bombs, plenty HP. He actually sees a blocked off bottom layer and... Oh no, I was wrong. He was just cutting his way through.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, get up. Wake up. Oh no. Well...
Little too eager to fall down that ledge.
Yeah. So he would need the world record key split here to make it through without getting cut off. He is a very accomplished speedrunner and racer in particular, so maybe he is the one to do it.
Not if he keeps on taking fall damage, though.
Yeah. This can definitely happen in an ASO race in particular. You feel your opponent doing well, so you have to play a little bit faster than you're used to. You get a little bit of bad RNG, and it makes you try to compensate for that. Neither runner got triple delivery, for example, and that was something they were both probably hoping for at the beginning of this race. So don't get the RNG. You're facing a very tough runner, and just trying to accomplish a little bit too much. But still, up until the end, it was a pretty good performance. The beginning was shaky, and the end was shaky, but other than that, a pretty good performance by Devil Tifa. Kind of an unknown runner to our community, but the French community and the Ultimate Decathlon community know him very well.
Definitely give him props for sticking with it, though.
Mm-hmm. Have you been able to figure out what Mazrak is trying to accomplish here? Is this a...
I haven't been watching.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too distracted.
Probably a good idea. Seems like he's deciding whether this is an eggplant or what sort of a seed this is that he's working on.
I think he just wants to destroy everything.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. So score him then.
Alright, into the jungle again. 3 health, 4 bombs, 3 ropes. This is his last chance for glory here.
So Rudd points out, my quote was, started off bad, ended bad too, good job. But what he fails to mention is that Tifa had a really good, let's say, 10,000 gold split. He had a really good 2 bomb and 2 rope split.
No, he died on the 2 rope split.
Alright, come on.
He's
losing. He's losing.
Have you ever been watching this race?
I'm watching Mazrak, actually. So.
Well, the important thing is he's on 2-3 of the key split right now. Bombing his way to the exit. He's got one more level in the jungle before he's on to the ice caves.
Yeah, and I think he might be pulling it before he even gets there. Still waiting for an actual sign from headquarters about when we're pulling the plug. We're also going to be switching from myself hosting to Meowmix hosting, so a couple of technical things to take care of after this race is over.
On to the ice caves.
All right, yeah.
Furthest I think the key's been for Devil T for this race. Not an easy layout so far.
Not an easy. He doesn't have a compass, no mobility, so...
Risky fall there, but it works out for him.
Yep. Also of note, he's got 1 HP left.
No, it's Maz. Maz has 1 HP left.
Both of them. Come on. Alright, I was watching Maz before, but I'm back on top of it now.
I tried to call you out. That would have been too funny.
Yeah, how about you comment on Mazrak? I'll comment on Devil Tifa, who's now entering 3-3 with the key. So one more split and he's going to be safely into Olmec. Well, safely into the temple.
Maz shoots his gun and flies around a little bit.
Nice. So he's definitely doing a score run on a Frozlunky seed.
That sounds... I thought you were talking about Devil Tifa here. Come on.
Oh! Devil Tifa tried to jump on a platform while it was simultaneously being destroyed by a UFO. Gosh, you were talking about Fibonacci, and I almost said UFO. But, all right. Moving on to 3-4.
Let's go, Tifa. You can do it.
All right, so let's say Devil Tifa started off kind of bad, then played well, then played bad, then played well again, and is... Wait, how many times is that? Then played bad, and is now playing well again. Did that work out?
Sure.
Nice.
He's got this one mammoth and 2 80s to deal with.
You better not die here.
You got this. Jumps on his head anyways.
Solid
Alright.
33
We're onto the
minute
tempo.
key split.
This is a sub 36 time right now. Oh, look at this. Maz just found another compass.
That should help. I'm so confused by what he's doing though. I guess there's nothing crazy about doing a score run in Frozlunky since that's what the last big community event was, the Scoreathlon. Meow is also, of course, the champion of that discipline, so...
True. He just wants to show off his skills here. On to 4-2 for Dilativa.
Yeah.
2 more levels, and Olmec to go.
So he is still looking to PB in this competition. He has about 5 minutes left to kill Olmec and be able to do so.
You got a mommy to deal with. Oh, he just tries to buy it. That's fine. I didn't get sandwiched. 4-3 now.
Alright, just got word from HQ that we're officially cutting the race at 4-3. So just assume that
Oh,
Deviltiva
man.
finishes with a blistering time of 36:30. Congrats
So
to both runners.
anticlimactic.
A little bit, but alright, we're going to cut the stream for a second. Meow's going to come back and stream the next race. Please stand by.
Or sit.